guys, it's SimLicy here, so welcome to another speed build, and today I am building a family home in Brindleton Bay using the new expansion pack, Cats and Dogs, and yeah, I'm so excited to share this house with you guys because I think it turned out so super cute. I am so in love with the whole coastal vibe of this pack. It is so fun to build with, and yeah, the interior of this house is so light and bright. I used lots of light blues and whites to give it a whole, coastal feel, and I also used lots of decor items that I could find, that have an oceany sort of vibe to it. So yeah, hopefully you guys will like the way it turned out. I am sharing this build a little bit early because this build was supposed to be for a collab that's coming up on the 20th, but I built it on the wrong lot. I finished the entire exterior and then went to go onto the interior and then realized I had built it on the wrong lot. So big dumb mistake on my part. So I will build a different house for the collab. And yeah, share this one with you guys now. But yeah, definitely keep your guys' eyes peeled for that collab. It starts on the 20th and we will be sharing videos for an entire week. And yeah, several videos a day, so it should be really exciting. And you can always follow me on Twitter so you can keep updated. We'll share links and pictures and all that kind of stuff so you guys can, yeah, watch all the videos in the collab because it's going to be so great. We're rebuilding the entire new world. So yeah, if you're in need of builds or anything for Let's Plays or just for your own gameplay, be a good place to find some builds. But anyways, so this house is a family home. Like I said, it has 3 bedrooms, 2 kids' rooms, and then the parents' bedroom. And it also has 2 sort of office areas, 2 bathrooms, a living room, and then kitchen and an actual dining room. I feel like the last couple builds I've done, I've had like dining nooks in the kitchen, but this one has an actual formal dining room, which is really nice. It's a pretty big house, and I think you could probably add other bedrooms if you needed to. Like there's this little play area that could probably be turned into a bedroom. It's a little bit small, but I think it would work for a tiny bedroom. But yeah, the exterior of this house is coming together. I really like the way this house is shaped. I saw a picture on Pinterest, as I typically do. I mentioned that in every video. I do look at Pinterest a lot for inspiration and build ideas, and I saw this one that had this really beautiful barn shaped piece, just how I have above the porch, and had that porch area, and yeah, it was just really beautiful. So I decided to use that in this house and then sort of just make up the rest of it on my own. And for those of you who were mad at me in my starter house how I didn't use the bay windows for the little what do you call those? Yeah, the sticky out bits of the octagonal shaped rooms, I did use a couple in this house. They were just too expensive to use in my starter home. I could have probably made it work by using cheaper items other places, but I decided yeah, that I would just not do that in that house. But don't worry, there is a couple in this house and they are so cool. I use the ones with the messy pillows and that's my favorite one. But interestingly enough, it's the most expensive one, which I don't think makes a whole lot of sense because it looks like it's a little bit more, I don't know, it doesn't look as proper, and it looks a little bit more just messy. I would just assume because it's messier it would cost less, I guess. But it is the more expensive one, but I just like that one the best, so that's what I used. And speaking of prices, I didn't pay attention to the price of this house, but it's probably pretty expensive. I didn't add a pool or anything, and sometimes that's, adds quite a bit of price to the house, but it is fully cluttered and fully decorated, so I'm sure it's pretty expensive. But yeah, I also had a lot of fun with the landscaping, and I used the new nail box, the little doggy one. I did imagine that this family is typically dog people. As you saw in the beginning, I did create a little sort of video machinima. I've been practicing since I got my new computer, learning how to take proper video clips of in-game play and stuff, and so I had a lot of fun creating this one. I created a little family that lives here, and I did imagine that at least the dad's a dog person. I made him a dog lover, and I thought that, maybe the mom and the daughter really wanted a cat, and it's the daughter's cat. The cat sleeps in her room and all that kind of stuff. And so the litter boxes are outside, and that was kind of in hindsight because I forgot the litter boxes, and then later on in the build I was oh, I need litter boxes, and there was no spaces in the bathrooms because I figure that's the most appropriate place to put litter boxes. But so they're outside. So there's one on the balcony on the back of the house and the one on the porch that you see right there. So yeah, I thought that was fine. And so maybe the dad was like, okay, you can get a cat, but the litter has to be outside. Like, I don't want to smell that stuff inside my house. And so yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking. Maybe a little bit of fun story for the family. Other than that, I didn't create too much of a backstory. I just wanted to create a family and maybe just have them as townies in my own gameplay. And yeah, I did use custom content on them. I will upload them to the gallery if you are interested. I didn't use too much. Mostly they have the new hairs that came with this expansion pack. They have mostly in-game clothes. I did use pretty much just like the those like all pre-made outfits. I'm struggling to think of what that's called, but the little pre-made outfits that come in the Sims, you know, in the cast menu. I used a lot of those. So mostly the custom contents like eyelashes and maybe a couple pieces of clothing items. So if you wanted to download them and you don't have any custom content, you shouldn't have any problems, you know, or any annoying having to redo all their outfits, because I did use a lot of just in-game outfits. Just wanted to make that clear in case you wanted to download them. And yeah, this is the backyard space. There's some monkey bars, and I do a little dining area and a little gardening area. Nothing too fancy. I didn't imagine this family to be overly wealthy or anything, so I didn't add a pool or a hot tub or, you know, anything too extravagant. And yeah, so hopefully you guys like the way this house turned out. I'm really excited to share it with you guys. I've been having so much fun building, like getting a new expansion pack with so many build items. Like, there are so many decoration items. There's items that I'm like, that I forget exist after building, and I'm like, oh yeah, that exists and I need to place it somewhere because it's so cool. And yeah, I'm just having tons and tons of fun with it. And I really tried to use as many items as possible from the new expansion pack. But I didn't limit myself from other packs. I just built with whatever I could find. But if there was an option from the new pack, I really tried to use it. And yeah, just having tons of fun with it. So hopefully you guys will like it as much as I do. I think it is a really cute house and a really playable house too. I had fun like play testing it and playing with the family. Yeah, I just think it's so super cute and so super fun. But anyways, I wanted to take a moment in this video to welcome all of my new subscribers. There's been a little bit of an influx lately, and I just wanted to welcome you all, and hopefully you guys are enjoying my content, and I'm really excited to have you here. And I also wanted to say thank you to all the subscribers that have been around for a long time. Every once in a while I'll see somebody comment that has commented that I've seen comment like in the past, and I'm like, oh, they're still around. That's so cool. Like, I just makes me so happy. So yeah, I just really appreciate it. And I also really appreciate the feedback you guys left me on Let's Plays. I am kind of thinking of maybe changing my mind about doing a more story-based Let's Play and just playing the game, because a lot of you guys were just interested in the gameplay in general, and I figured the storytelling will like come, but then some of you guys were also interested in the Not So Berry, so maybe I'll do both. We'll see what happens, but that's something I'm going to be working on. So yeah, definitely you know, keep around and pay attention to that if you are interested in Let's Plays. And if you're not interested in Let's Plays, then don't worry. This is primarily a building channel because I just love to build, and that's mainly what I do in my free time, is build houses in The Sims. But yeah, we reached 3,000 subscribers, which is so amazing. I'm really grateful and really excited to share my builds with you guys and have you guys like my videos. It's really a fun thing, and I'm having lots of fun. So thank you. But anyways, we are on to the interior now, and I sized down this little bench because it was a little bit too bulky for the entryway, and it's kind of hard getting items to sit on items that they would normally snap to when you shrink them down. So I am loving the sizing down option though. I use it all the time. It's like the best feature that we have in the game now. I mean, the new roofs are awesome and the cats and dogs are awesome, but being able to size down objects is just amazing. So I do struggle with sizing down tables and stuff though, but it still works and looks really cool. And this is a little front porch area. I thought it would be so nice to have a little seating area out here. You could just sit out here and drink your coffee. And the big dog that I made loved it out here. He was always laying on the bench and stuff. So cute. Like, I just love that they can get up on different things and the cats climb on counters. Oh my god, it's so realistic. I love it so much. Like, it's the best thing ever. That dog bed though is really big. So I struggle using it a lot because my Sims, I noticed in another build that I'm doing when I was playtesting, they have trouble walking around it. So I don't end up placing a big bed, I don't think, but I do really like those. I think they're really cute. And I did skip across the floor plan again. Hopefully none of that bothers you guys too much. I just struggle with it so much. But I do like the way it turned out in the end. I think it's, yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense and it flows really nicely. And yeah, I just like it a lot. But here's the little nook with the little window seat. Oh my God, and all the messy pillows. I love it. It's so cute. But anyways, back to the pets. There has been a new mod that's released, and I can't believe how quickly it has came out. Like, this expansion pack was just released, and there's already a mod where you can control your pets. So I wanted to let you guys know, because I know it's been like a big controversy within the Sims community ever since they announced that we weren't going to be allowed to control our pets within the game. But this mod allows you to do that. I know there's some certain bugs, because I did watch a review on it. I haven't downloaded it myself and tried it out. But there's been a bug where I guess if you jump to another family that has pets, then the mod gets shut off. So I'm sure it'll be updated if it doesn't work properly. But I'm really excited to download it. I personally, I like the fact that we can't control pets for regular gameplay because I think it's more realistic. However, I'm really excited about the mod for machinimas and doing video clips, because I know when I was trying to make the intro for this video, it took a few times to get the animals to do exactly what I wanted them to do, and I was a little bit limited. So I think for future and just making those kind of things, it'll be very useful. But for those of you who really want to be able to control your pets, because I know a lot of people were really upset by that, yeah, definitely check out that mod. I will try to remember to link it in the description, and if I forget and you want the link to it, then just remind me in the comments, because yeah, I'll definitely see your comment, and then remember to go ahead and find it and link it. I haven't actually found it myself, but I'm sure I can find it really easily because I've seen tons of people talking about it, and I'm sure in one of those discussions there's a link for it and stuff. Yeah, I'm excited to play around with it and see how it works and everything, and yeah, I think it'll be really useful. I have been struggling with these curtains because I haven't built with the medium wall height or the tallest wall height, and I really want to use those other curtains that I had up, but they have, like, they just won't go through the floor at all. And I don't know what I'm doing wrong, because I don't know if it was something to do with like an update or something, but I thought that before you could make them go through floors. Maybe I'm just out of my mind and I have no idea what I'm talking about, even though I build all the time. But anyways, this is the living room, and I'm using the new furniture, the new fireplace, and they're so cute. I love all the pillows on the couch. I think it's absolutely adorable. I do still wish, and will continue to wish, that they would give us freestanding pillows that I could place wherever I would like. But yeah, for now, I'm just happy that they're adding little decorations to the furniture, like how that chair has a little blanket or drapey thing over the top of it. I just think that's so cute and so realistic and so super grandma-ish, and I love it. Like, the grandma style is totally up my alley. I love it so much. The little cat trees are ginormous, so I end up putting one in the kitchen with one of the smaller ones, and I would have liked to fit a larger one, but they're just really big, and I wasn't sure if they'd really work if I sized them down, so I ended up not using that. But I did place a picture on the fireplace that if you just saw that, you just have to remove the walls behind it, and if you have move objects on, you can just use the Control 9 key and lift it up onto the fireplace. And yeah, I think that works pretty well and looks really nice. But yeah, something else I was going to mention about the furniture is I wish that couch came with a matching love seat. I'm pretty annoyed that it didn't. The chair came with a matching love seat, not a matching full-size couch, but I think, I don't know, I would have really liked a matching love seat to the full-size couch. I'm kind of annoyed that they didn't give that to us. But other than that, I don't think I have really any complaints, so I guess it's not that big of a deal, but yeah. Something else that I noticed, a lot of the swatches really work nicely with Parenthood. Like, some of them just match really well, and sometimes that can be a big problem within the Sims, is the like swatches not being consistent, and so I was pretty happy to see that. So yeah, if you want two packs that match really nicely, Parenthood and this pack will work really well, I think. But this is the little back door area. I just hung up the doggy leashes. There's a doggy door. Oh, and that little, whatever you call it, cabinet thing that came with city living snaps really well to that giant shelf thing that just came with the cats and dogs, which I thought was really cool. And this swatch is like exactly the same. So I don't know if you guys noticed that, but it was where I put the dog and cat food. And yeah, I just think that worked really nicely. And yeah, I just like this little area. I think it's super realistic to have like it's kind of like a mud room, except for there's no washing station. It's just like somewhere where you could probably put your boots and hang up your jacket, or, you know, if you're all muddy and wet from a rainy day for whenever we get seasons, you could just hang it up right in this little room. But yeah, now we are on into the kitchen. I decided to tile the whole floor, which I don't normally do in kitchens, but I think I like the way this one turned out. And I used some base game cabinets. I just avoided not using the Parenthood ones because I have overused them for sure. And I had to change the windows here so I could fit the countertops in, because they were kind of blocking the window and it would look weird from the exterior and it's not very realistic. So I decided not to do that, and yeah, just decided to change the windows, which I'll just have to use those windows more in another build because I really like those windows. They're big and beautiful, and yeah, I like them a lot. But yeah, this kitchen's pretty good size. I was gonna fit a little dining area over here in this little nook, but I decided to just do some more countertops and put like a microwave and a little coffee station. And yeah, here I was thinking about changing the exterior so I could fit it in, and I was like, no, we'll just have like a formal dining room and some bar stools, and that'll be good. So yeah, I actually really like the way this kitchen turned out. I end up using the curtains that came with this pack, but then I go back in when I was taking the screenshots and do some Parenthood curtains, so you'll notice that they'll be different in the screenshots just because they covered up the windows too much is basically my only reason. So yeah, and one of them was like sticking through the cupboard and I didn't fix it until the screenshots, and I'm just gonna change them all together. So yeah, they will be different if you decide to upload it, or yeah, stuff like that. And it's not on the gallery now, by the way. I will remember to upload it when I'm done recording it. Let me write myself a little note because I haven't uploaded it yet. So let me see, upload, build. I think that's all the note I need, because yeah, as soon as I'm done recording, I will do that, and then I have to get ready for work, and I am so excited to be done with work. As I did mention in a couple videos ago, I did put in my notice, so I will be finishing up on the 24th of November, so I should have lots of time to do videos. And I mean, I'm going to be packing as well, because I also mentioned that I will be moving. So I'm going to be packing, getting ready to move, and we will take a couple trips up to where we're moving, try to find a place to live, move a few things, and all that kind of stuff. So it's going to be a little bit busy, but I think I will have more time for videos even still. So really looking forward to that and excited to start some gameplay. And I've been having so much fun with my current household. I haven't really played the game in forever. Like, I think it's been about 6 months since I've actually played the game, and maybe a year since I've played the game smoothly. And this is like it's so nice. Oh, and also speaking of how smooth it is, I did just build a PC, and a lot of you guys were asking what my specs were and, you know, what kind of computer I built and basically what all I used to build it. I technically didn't build it, my husband did, and he ordered all the parts for me. So I will make sure that I get all the info from him, and then I will update it in the About section on my channel, and then I will announce it in a video when I do. So if you are curious, just, you know, just keep an eye out for that. Just pay attention for when I mention that in a video, or just check my About section, and I will, yeah, it'll probably be this weekend or something. I'll get him to write all the stuff down for me, and then I will update my About section to have all the information in case you guys are interested in building your own PC. But I honestly played on a really cheap laptop for a long time, and it surprisingly worked pretty well. If I didn't have all the custom content in my game in maybe less packs, it probably would have ran just fine, because I know when I first downloaded it, it was okay, I could do gameplay, but after so long of having it in my game, it kind of sounded like, you know, when your computer just starts making a lot of noise and it sounds like it's gonna like shoot off into space, and it was like that, and it would crash, and it was really laggy. So I mean, and that was like a $300 laptop, so I'm sure if you have one that was like a little bit better and you want to play The Sims on it, it should work. But yeah, anyways, I will put all that information in my About section if you are curious. And also probably my microphone and my recording software and all that kind of stuff, just if you guys are interested. But anyways, this is the dining area, and I did the same trick with the fireplace in this room. So there's 2 fireplaces in this house, which I don't always do, which I just thought it would be, I don't know, I imagine this world to be, it's not a beachy coastal world. It's like a coastal world that's like cold. You know what I mean? Like a northeast or northwest of the US kind of coastline. And I just like it so much, you guys. Like, I'm so unbelievably happy with this game right now. And yeah, anyways, I just thought they needed 2 fireplaces. But this is the downstairs bathroom, and it has a bathtub, you know, a toilet and a sink and all that kind of stuff. But I also did this little washer and dryer section, which I did the stand-up ones because I've seen several screenshots for the new stuff pack that's going to be the laundry day stuff pack, and they do have stand-up washer and dryers. So yeah, I thought that would just be a cool thing to have, just a place for you guys to place it. It doesn't look that great, I'll be honest, but it's a nice place to have it for when that pack does come out and you want to use it. And if you don't want to use it, then either keep the fake ones in there, or yeah, you can just delete it all together and add whatever you would like in this bathroom. Maybe a shower, I don't know, whatever you would like, decoration, some shelving, whatever. But now we are on to the upstairs, and there's another little nook with another little bay window seat. I love it so much. Oh, I did a little skipping around there because I decided to add a window back that I deleted on the exterior, but now it's back. But anyways, this is going to be a little play nook for the children, which I thought was so cute and so fun. And I add the little decals along the walls. There's like little animals, and I just think this room is so precious, and I had so much fun play testing it. Like the little girl I created, I made her a genius, so she's really smart. So she wanted to sit and just read her book, and then her son is a little bit, her brother, she's like 7, she didn't have a son. Her brother wanted to play with the dinosaur, like little toy, and so he was like playing, and oh, it was so cute. I was gonna add it into the intro, but it would have just made it too long. So I just decided to not add it, but yeah, so if you want to download this house, it's a fun little play area. And one of the reasons I love the sizing down is for these little stuffed animals. Like, they're so much more realistic size. Like, how many people have like those giant stuffed animals? Like, maybe you get them at the fair. I don't know if that's a thing in other countries, but here in the US, I know like at carnivals and at fairs, they'll have like certain games where you can like win these life-size animals. And I don't know, I had like one when I was a kid, and they're just ridiculous. And yeah, they take up so much space. So I love the fact that we can size them down because they make them more realistic, because most people have little tiny teddy bears and stuff when they're kids. And yeah, I just like that a lot. And I just thought this would be a fun little area for the kids to play. But like I said, if you need another bedroom, this would totally work as a bedroom as well. You would just probably want to put a regular door instead of the archway. But yeah, I like the way it turned out. And I also put a closet in the hallway. Yeah, thought that was pretty nice, a little storage area. And oh, I love those little I feel like every 2 seconds I'm like, and it's so cute. But that little those little dog and cat statues that have the succulents on the inside are so precious. I use them so much throughout this house. I think they're so cute. But this is the upstairs bathroom, the family bathroom. It just has stand-up shower and the sink and the toilet and regular bathroom stuff. But it is the only upstairs bathroom. So there's 2 bathrooms in this house. The parents do not have an ensuite. I just didn't really feel like there was room for it. And yeah, so hopefully that doesn't bother you guys too much. I know the last family house that I built didn't have an ensuite either, which is kind of rare for me. Usually I do like a parent's ensuite, even if it's just a little bathroom with a stand-up shower, just to make it so there's plenty of bathroom space for all the Sims to be able to use. But yeah, I just didn't feel like there was space in it for this house. But yeah, this is like the office area. It has a little art easel, and then I put a desk and a computer in here. It's the only computer that I put in the house. But yeah, I thought that was kind of nice just to have a little space to do some skill building, use the computer, but this could also be another bedroom if you needed it as well. So could potentially be a 5-bedroom house if you really needed it, or another bathroom, or whatever you so fancy, as long as it fits in here, I guess. But I thought it was a nice little office area with the little round windows, and yeah, pretty super cute. I like it a lot. And I just said it again, super cute. It's so super cute. Oh, and something that I really like from the pack that I was planning on mentioning was that little milk can with the sunflowers and the lavender in it is probably my new favorite item. I use it so much. It's so cute. Yeah, I love it. It's absolutely precious. It really reminds me of the custom content build that I just did with the garden stuff pack. I'm forgetting the exact name of it. I think it's the Garden Day stuff pack. What is that called? Whatever it's called, the CC build that I just did a couple weeks ago. It really reminds me of something that would come in that pack. So yeah, really cute. But this is gonna be the parents' bedroom, and I love this bed so much. The new beds that came with this pack are the best beds we have in the game by far, in my opinion. Like, I love it so much. I even love the ones with the crazy swatches that have all the interesting patterns and like the quilt. It's so pretty. I like it so much. But yeah, but it's a nice simple bedroom for the parents. I ended up not going with a crazy quilt pattern, even though I do like them a lot. I thought that the parents might like something a little bit more simpler, and I couldn't fit like anything in front of the bed, so I ended up going with a side table and a TV, which I don't normally put TVs in master bedrooms just because the Sims can't really lay down in bed, but I thought for this one I would just add it anyways. Maybe they'll sit on the bed and watch the TV, or never use it, it doesn't really matter. But yeah. Oh, and I also put a fishbowl in here. I put a fishbowl also downstairs because I thought they would have a couple of little fishy friends as well, which is pretty cute. And yeah, I like that. I ended up getting a different TV because that one was just way, way too big. And then, yeah, after this we'll go on into the other bedrooms. This is the little girl's room, and then the little boy's room will be right there. But, I mean, you could use it for whoever you wanted. This is just the Sims that I created for the house, but if you wanted to have, you know, 2 boys or 2 girls or whatever you wanted to do. But I did think of this as being a little girl's room, and I thought that she was an aspiring veterinarian, and she's really smart. I did give her the genius trait, and I thought when she ages up, she'd probably get like the cat lover trait, maybe the animal lover aspiration, and those kinds of things. But here I am remembering that we need litter boxes, so I stuck them outside just because, yeah, like I said, I forgot, but I figured maybe it was the dad's thing, like, I'm not having litter boxes in my house, keep them outside. But yeah, so I sized up the little or sized down, not sized up, sized down the little bunny and put it on the bed, and I thought that was really adorable. Yeah, pretty precious. So yeah, I really like the way this room turned out. I like that bed swatch a lot. It's got like a purpley bluish hue to it, and I don't know, really, really adorable. I like this room. I like this room a lot. I think it turned out really cute. And I was going to try to use these rugs again, but it just didn't quite fit, so just a city living fluffy rug for her. And I put a little cat decal up there, and the cat that I ended up making for the family looks so much like that. And oh my god, they're so cute. I still need to make my pets. That's going to be like, as soon as I get the rest of the builds done that I need, I'm going to definitely work on my pets, and I'll share some pictures with you guys and create my real pets, and I think that's going to be so fun. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be so great. Oh, and at the end when I was playtesting it, it's not on camera, but I did change all the lighting in this house again. I've been doing that a lot lately just because I feel like the yellow is so overpowering. So I did change it to the warm white light, so you may notice it in the screenshots. You may not, but yeah, I don't know if you can notice in some of the rooms. I just feel like it's so yellow. It's a little bit too much, so yeah, I don't know if that bothers some of you guys, but I think it bothers me quite a bit how yellow they are. I kind of wish that you could just change the default lighting to whatever you wanted it to be, like if you preferred purple lighting, or if you preferred orange lighting, or, you know, the warm white lighting like I prefer. I wish you could just change that so it didn't automatically always set to the more yellow lighting. Is that a thing? Is that a thing you can do and I just don't know how to do it? If you know that, let me know. But anyways, I am on to the little boy's room, and yeah, I didn't really have too much in mind for him because, like, the little girl, I thought that she wanted to be a vet, and so for him, I didn't really have anything specific in mind. I just figured he just likes his dog, and he hasn't really figured out what he wants to be. Like, his sister's she's advanced. She's, like, planning ahead. She probably has, like, a 10-year plan. She knows exactly where she wants to live, where she wants to work, you know, her career and all those kinds of things. But he's just probably just a regular little boy, and he just wants to play with his dog and, you know, just have a good time. But anyway, so I just finish up this room, and yeah, then we are all done with the video. So hopefully you guys enjoy the screenshots. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this build. You'll have to let me know in the comments. You guys left so many comments in the last video. I was so happy to see them. Like, it was way more comments than I've gotten in a long time, so that was so awesome to see. So keep it up because I really enjoy reading them and replying to you all. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and please leave any comments or suggestions that you have, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Okay, bye! Bye!